Dr. Mario was the start of those weird Mario spin-offs. You know the ones. The ones that really stood out and didn't really fit with how Mario was being portrayed at the time. Released on July 27th, 1990, Dr. Mario is a falling block puzzle game in the vein of Tetris, where your goal is to clear all the blocks at the start of the game on the field. Separating original titles from remakes is a little weird for a series like Dr. Mario, since these games so rarely have story, and the gameplay doesn't really change all that much. You can see a list of games I deem as remakes and the reasons why on screen now, if you're interested. This video will cover all of them. That said, we'll continue to use the manual story from the NES version. Story-wise, Mario explains in the manual that he's become a doctor in the Mushroom Kingdom Research Hospital, with Peach serving as his assistant. However, 3 viruses they were doing experiments on had escaped containment and were running havoc around the hospital. He must use an experimental medicine he developed to handle the situation. From there, there's not much of a story. The game is very focused on puzzling action. However, if you're able to clear the hardest modes of the game, there are a few endings that can be reached, all showing the 3 viruses escaping containment in the hospital, so they can wreak havoc elsewhere. There isn't much of note in most of these endings, except for the final one, where an actual UFO shows up and beams up the viruses. It's actually a common theory that these viruses have extraterrestrial origins, given that connections to space are strangely common in the Dr. Mario series. On Nintendo Switch Online, this cutscene is listed as revealing the ultimate truth, implying that the UFO is the origin of the viruses. We'll explore that more as we go further into the Dr. Mario franchise. Also, there's never any explanation given for Mario being a doctor. It's a thing that's only really used in the Dr. Mario series, and probably for a gag or two in Mario & Luigi. But how this plumber randomly pulled out a doctorate and started doing advanced medical research is beyond me. With the size and identities of the cast of Dr. Mario World, I'm not thinking Mario is actually a licensed doctor, especially if he's being put on the same level as Dr. Baby Wario. Though clearly his experimental drugs have actually done their job, so maybe I'm underestimating the man. The exact placement on the timeline is unclear. It doesn't tie into much other than the other Dr. Mario games. It does have to come after Super Mario Bros., since Mario is in the Mushroom Kingdom, but that's it for what we have right now. And that's really it for this episode. There isn't much to say about the original Dr. Mario. It's a fun puzzle game that, if you want to play it, is available on Switch Online. There's also an SP version of the game that allows you to view the final UFO cutscene without putting in the work of actually getting good at the game. None of the remakes are available for distribution anymore, however. Next week, we start up another new series for the Deepest Lore. Let's see if any of you can guess what franchise this is in the comments before we hit that point. And the next time we return to the Mario franchise will be a week after that, looking into the last Mario game that was numbered in Japanese, Super Mario Bros. 4, better known as Super Mario World. Until next time.